they go to another overtime, I'm pulling my hair out. I mean, I finally get this extension on time, and I don't need to be whittled away because of this JV game.
We're streaming now. Hey, everybody online. JV game going to overtime. 2 minutes left. Murphy 52-51. Big bucket. Harper Lustenberger gets fouled, and the bucket counts. Chance to put the Lions up 2. Their stats.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. He made the free throw. 2-point lead, 54-52. Ooh, better hurry, better hurry, better hurry. No. Watch out, John. That's 5.
I thought they called it a jump ball. No?
Boom, 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 boom. It's Dejon Beard at the line for Murphysboro. Chance to tie in here with this second free throw in overtime. Minute 48 left. Misses the second. Snow gets the rebound. Zach now to Harper. Back to Snow out toward the left wing. Up top to Harper. We're in overtime, minute 35. Lions a 1-point lead. Harper Lustenberger. Forced the shot, no foul call. Out of bounds, stays with the Lions. That's Max Lustenberger. So Max has free throws coming. Two-point lead, 55-53 for the Lions. Three-point lead. Minute 15 remaining in overtime. Good crossover. Ooh, good job getting to the rim. Missed the shot. Rebound. Harper Lustenberger gets the rebound. 45 seconds remaining. 3-point lead. Zach Snow gets fouled. Jamarion Williams picked up the foul. So Harper, 2 more free throws. Two-possession game.
Thankfully.
It's them both. 5-point lead. 30 seconds. Nice block. Marion Adams comes in and blocks the shot put up by Dejon Beard.
In defiant fashion.
That's what 6'6" does for you.
Yep.
Jumper air ball. Harper, Lustenberger, mugged in the paint, no call. And they get a bucket. 4-point lead now. Excuse me, 3-point lead.
Yeah, 1-possession game. Somebody's got to hit some free throws to put this on ice.
It's wonder if I can fit 2 5-minute interviews into a 15-minute pregame show.
Well, I suppose you can if you might be a little tough to get all your commercials in, but yeah, I think you easily could.
We'll work something out.
You can do it.
At least I can air part of Dial.
Yeah, we should.
Just that first question, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, 18 seconds left. Lions ball in overtime. 3-point lead in the backcourt. They get it to Max.
Oh, he threw it away.
To the corner right. Throw it away. Turnover.
Wow. Tough break there.
So a chance for Murphy.
Oh, please don't give up a 3. Foul him.
3,
there
2,
you go.
1.
You.
Ripped it out. Lions
Thank
win
you.
it. 58-55 in overtime. It's a good ball game.
Yep. Going to come down to how the Lions can handle
So what's going on the floor right now? The Carterville Junior High cheerleaders won their state championship. Here's Ed Smith on the PA. There you are, state champions in cheerleading. I think Ed said that was back-to-back state championships for them. So congratulations. Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Carterville High School. Dave McKenzie and John Homan with you here on this Friday night as we are getting you set for Carterville Lions basketball. It's a big conference game here this evening as the Murphysboro Red Devils come to town. Murphy comes into the game 12-2 on the season. They are 1-1 in conference play, and the Carterville Lions are 8-7 overall, while the Conference record is 0-2 as both teams are on the floor now, and we are getting into our pregame show here, brought to you by Montgomery's Place in Carterville. John, this is a big basketball game for both of these teams because it's a conference game, but with the Lions being 0-2, they really could use a win.
Yeah, absolutely. They can't afford to lose many more and still be in the thick of the conference race. Played a nice game Tuesday night at Carbondale. Got back on the winning track. We'll see how much that win sparks the team coming into the conference match tonight with the very good Murphysboro team.
Absolutely. And the one thing for this Carterville team, they're not averaging a lot of points. Murphy comes in averaging close to 60 a ball game. Carterville, on the other hand, about 50 a game. But their defense has been outstanding as they've been holding opponents to about 45 points a ball game. Yeah,
they have some athletes. They're not real deep, but they have some athletes. The Brooks kid, he passed on soccer. He was the Southern Illinois Soccer Player of the Year a year ago and chose to play football instead. And he's a heck of a basketball player, too. He can shoot the rock without any doubt about that. I really like the bank kid at point guard. He can penetrate. You really have to work hard to shut him down. Bosey's a big guy that can score. Hale is the big dude, about 6'5", 6'6" inside. It's going to be a load for Parker Poole tonight, I would think.
Absolutely. Should be a dandy ball game, though. We're going to go on and take our first break here on our pregame show. We got a packed pregame show because there's some news that broke today with the Carterville High School and Marion Wildcats that we'll get to in just a little bit. We're going to go on and take our first break here on our Montgomery's Place pregame show. When we come back, I had a chance to talk to the head coach of the Carterville Lions of football. We're going to hear from Brett Dial, head football coach, coming up next. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on News Radio WJPF.
Montgomery's Place in Carterville is your place for taking a quick lunch break, a craft dinner experience with a relaxing atmosphere, or a Saturday brunch spot. It's Montgomery's Place. Their menu offers full breakfast options and hot and cold espresso drinks. Ask about their weekly dinner specials Thursday through Saturday. Their full bar and signature cocktails makes Montgomery's Place the perfect place for your next private party or event. Proud to be a longtime Carterville Lions booster. Montgomery's Place on South Division Street.
At the Bank of Heron, we know that between family and work, it can be a challenge to find the time to take care of things like going to the bank. And really, what you need is a way to do your banking on the go. Well, we've got good news. With the Bank of Heron mobile banking app, you can manage debit cards, find bank locations, monitor account activity, even make a deposit. Just a few of the ways our mobile banking app can save you a trip to the bank. We love for you to come and see us, but now you don't have to. The Bank of Heron, it's not just a bank, it's mobile banking.
I don't know what his
Member
next
FDIC, equal
trip is.
housing lender.
Welcome back to Carterville High School. Dave McKenzie and John Homan. Yeah, news about 5 o'clock this afternoon was announced that the Carterville Lions and the Marion Wildcats are going to be playing high school football week number 1. I had a chance to talk to the head coach of the Carterville Lions football team. He's also the AD, so he had something to do with this. Brett Dial here on our pregame show. It's basketball season for the Carterville Lions, but for just a couple of minutes, I want to talk high school football. And athletic director and high school Carterville Lions head coach Brett Dial joins us. Got a surprising message this afternoon about 5 o'clock, and I think it's something that Williamson County high school football fans should be pretty excited about.
Right, I can keep a secret, but this one was eating at me for about 3 days, and we needed to get this thing released so I could start talking about it because I'm pretty fired up, to be able to get this Marion game done. This is something I've talked about with those guys over there for, at least 6 years, if not more. You were kind of looking at schedules and how can we make it work, and it just would never fit. But, we had an opening, and we ran with it and kind of got everybody involved and kind of made a trade. And Heron's going to go play Benton, and we're going to play Marion for the next 4 years. And I think it's great for our towns, great for our programs. Coach Dunning over at Marion, he and I were teammates, and there's a lot of Carterville connections over there, and I know they've got a lot over here. So I'm excited to do this and really step up the game a little bit.
I tell you what is, we went over and played a preseason game,
right,
as it were, last year. Great crowd over there just to watch that, a scrimmage.
but now you're going to have that as your week 1 matchup, and it's kind of talk about how this is affecting the entire schedule, kind of how it's playing out.
Yeah, I do a lot of reflecting, over the years, and I just finished my 6th year going into year 7, and I think we've done a pretty good job the last 4 years. We've made the 4A playoffs, and the year before that was the COVID spring season. We were 4-1. That team was good. I feel like 5 years in a row we've had playoff caliber teams, and I think we will continue to put that out. And what I'm seeing when we get in these 4A playoffs, that 4A Southern bracket's pretty difficult. There's a lot of big schools, and I've really kind of taken a close look at a lot of those teams coming out, like the Rochesters, the Geneseos, Coal Cities, the teams out of the area, Mount Zion last year. And I look at their schedules, and they all play significantly larger schools than we do. Now, we're down here in Southern Illinois, and we play our conference, and we play what's in front of us. But we play a predominantly 3A football schedule, and I just felt like we needed to up that a little bit to better prepare ourselves to see these teams that, play schools of 1,500. Geneseo's Week 9 opponent before they played us had 2,000 students in it. In our Week 9 opponent, no disrespect at all, but from a number standpoint, had like 450.
Right.
So I just thought that it was time to step some things up, enrollment-wise, and just see some larger schools. And we've added, obviously Marion Week 1. We'll still play Nashville Week 2. Week 3, we've replaced West Frankfort, and we'll go to Charleston. We're going to take the trip north and play a team that's been a 4A team, was in the playoffs in 4A 2 years ago. Then Week 4, we'll still play Heron. We'll go back to Heron this year, kind of help even out some of the home and aways with all the exchanges that took place. And then Week 5, St. Joe no longer has Week 5 available, and that was a great game. And we've replaced them with Hopkinsville, Kentucky. It's a school kind of close to the Tennessee border, and they're enrollment of over 1,000. So, we're going to pick up 2 schools with 1,000 plus in enrollment this year. And then Week 6 through 9 are all the same. Harrisburg 6, Massac 7 conference games. Murphysboro conference game Week 8. And then we'll finish Week 9 with Anna Jonesboro. So
There you go. Head football coach Brett Dial and athletic director. And that's a big announcement, John Homan.
That is. That's really big. Marion switches off from Heron in Week 1 to Carterville in Week 1. That's for the time being, that's a big upgrade in terms of caliber of competition. So Marion will play Carterville Week 1. Should be a heck of a non-conference game. And Heron will move over and play Benton in Week 1. So then Carterville but moving on from St. Joe Ogden, picking up Charleston, and then Lions also pick up Hopkinsville, Kentucky. So I like the schedule upgrade. Should really make them more prepared for the postseason.
And that was the entire goal.
Yeah,
that was the entire goal.
I like that.
I like
it
move.
too.
We're going to go on and take another break here on our Montgomery Place pregame show. When we come back, we're going to hear from the head coach of the basketball team. That's why we're here tonight. It's a big conference game as the Murphysboro Red Devils are in town. Coach Shane Hawkins is coming up in 90 seconds here on News Radio WJPF.
Central Hospital for Animals in Marion, Heron, Carbondale, and Harrisburg has been taking care of your furry family members for over 40 years. Sure, they do wellness visits and routine vaccinations, but you might not know about everything they offer, like orthopedic surgery for pets with hip or knee injuries, and laser therapy to reduce inflammation, pain, or promote wound healing. Noticing that your pet stopped jumping? Maybe they've just slowed down in general. Central Hospital for Animals offers chiropractic services too.
You doing both games tomorrow at Logan?
.net.
Just the men's game.
Just the men's game. Is something special.
He's doing.
And I met team
Tim's
members
back
at
tomorrow.
Carterville.
Okay.
They have taken the time to get to know me and support my goals. I've learned what a true partner they are to their customers and communities. Best of all, they offer a Saluki Visa debit card that supports SIU scholarships and athletics. I can access 55,000 ATMs with no fees, plus have convenient banking with their mobile app. That was an easy win for me. Ventura Bank, official partner of Saluki Athletics, member FDIC.
Don't let the name fool you. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 702 represents more than just electricians. The IBEW is made up of Southern Illinois linemen, tree trimmers, telephone workers, utility workers, city employees, factory workers, construction workers, and many more. So when you support the IBEW, you're really supporting Southern Illinois. Help make Southern Illinois a brighter place. Put your trust in the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 702. providing a better lifestyle for members and a better life for all.
Coach Shane Hawkins joining us on our pregame show tonight. Back to conference play again tonight as the Murphysboro Red Devils and Coach Daryl Murphy come in. This is a big game for Carterville tonight.
Yeah, they're all big. I mean, when you get into conference games, and it's a conference game. And, I don't think the race is over yet because everybody's still got 5 or 6 games left. But you for sure can't drop another one at home. So it makes things it's important from that standpoint. It's important from a regional seed standpoint. It's important for kind of building off of a good road win on Tuesday. So, but we talk. Everything's a big game. I mean, when you really break it down, you're always playing for something. You've lost 2 or 3 or 4 in a row, and you're trying to end the tide. You've won 3 or 4 in a row, and you're trying to keep momentum going. You're in a tournament, or it's a conference game, or it's a regional seed game. I mean, every game you play has its own significance to it. So tonight's a conference game. It's a regional seed game. It's a home game. It's a good team. It's a team that we played 3 times last year. So it's all of that mixed in, and they're really good.
Coming off that win on Tuesday night, what was your thoughts after you got to sit down and go through the tape?
We did a lot of good. We did a lot of good. We win by 9, and you spotted them the first 7 of the game. For us, it's a couple things come to like every game. It's like if we give up 50, we're in trouble. That's kind of our break line number when you look at it. We haven't won a game that we've given up 50 points. Keep them under 50, and we were like 5-2 or 6-2. So that just by those numbers there tell you, all right, there's kind of your break even number. We were able to keep Carterville to 40. We did a really good job in the second half defensively. You kept them to 14 or 16, 14. So we did a lot of good, but it still comes down to we got to find easier ways to get baskets. We've got to finish at the rim, and it's something we haven't done really well. We're not great offensive rebounders. I think we can be better because I don't think we always go a lot, especially let's be honest, when you're shooting such a poor percentage. We have to have the mindset that if someone shoots it, hey, it's probably not going in. Go give us another chance. Go get us. And you know what? And if it goes in, great. But at least we were there in case it was missed. And we got to do a better job at the free throw line. And again, you're 15 games in. When you look at stats in a basketball season, and you've played that many games, it's kind of like this is who you are. It's not like you've had a 15-game slump because it's half your season. So us just being able to find easy ways to score or do a better job of finishing at the rim. Our defense has gotten better. I don't think there's any question that we've gotten better defensively. We have to get better. We have to continue to get better because we don't talk, we don't communicate great, so we get behind. It seems like sometimes we dodge bullets because somebody got an open shot and missed it, as opposed to not giving them the open shot or being there on the shot. So the good part is we still have some areas in which we can improve. So that's the positive.
There you go, Coach Shane Hawkins joining us on our pregame show. And this is a good defensive Lions team. If we could just get a night maybe where kind of the shooting percentages are 50% plus, that might be something to spark this team the rest of the year.
Well, I agree. I mean, the 3-point shooting has been the Achilles heel for the Carterville Lions. They have to get above 15 to 20%. They need to get it up there in the 30s.
They're at 24 on the season.
If they can do that, then they're going to be much more competitive, and because they're doing a lot of things well, defending well, and they're rebounding well, and they're not doing too bad on their 2-point shots. They've got to do better on the threes.
Absolutely. We'll find out how they do here tonight as we're just moments away from the starting lineups and the tip-off here in this river-to-river Ohio Division clash taking place with the Murphysboro Red Devils here at Carterville High School this evening. We're going to go on and take our final break of our Montgomery's Place pregame show. When we come back, we will have those starting lineups and the tip-off. It's coming up next here on News Radio WJPF.
Montgomery's Place in Carterville
Just
is your place.
Keep
For
rolling
taking a
them
quick
until
lunch
I tell
break,
you to bring
a
it
craft
back.
dinner experience with a relaxing
This is the
atmosphere,
anthem.
or a Saturday brunch spot. It's Montgomery's Place. Their menu offers full breakfast options and hot and cold espresso drinks. Ask about their weekly dinner specials Thursday through Saturday. Their full bar and signature cocktails makes Montgomery's Place the perfect place for your next private party or event. Proud to be a longtime Carterville Lions booster. Montgomery's Place on South Division Street.
At the Bank of Heron, we know that between family and work, it can be a challenge to find the time to take care of things like going to the bank. And really, what you need is a way to do your banking on the go. Well, we've got good news. With the Bank of Heron mobile banking app, you can manage debit cards, find bank locations, monitor account activity, even make a deposit. Just a few of the ways our mobile banking app can save you a trip to the bank. We love for you to come and see us, but now you don't have to. The Bank of Heron, it's not just a bank, it's mobile banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Central Hospital for Animals in Marion, Heron, Carbondale, and Harrisburg has been taking care of your furry family members for over 40 years. Sure, they do wellness visits and routine vaccinations, but you might not know about everything they offer, like orthopedic surgery for pets with hip or knee injuries, and laser therapy to reduce inflammation, pain, or promote wound healing. Noticing that your pet stopped jumping? Maybe they've just slowed down in general. Central Hospital for Animals offers chiropractic services too. Online at centralvet.net.
I was reminded again that Southern Illinois is something special when I met team members at Banterra Bank. They have taken the time to get to know me and support my goals. I've learned what a true partner they are to their customers.
You can bring it back
and
after this one.
communities.
Thank you.
Best of all, they offer a Saluki Visa debit card that supports SIU scholarships and athletics. I can access 55,000 ATMs with no fees, plus have convenient banking with their mobile app. That was an easy win for me. Banterra Bank, official partner of Saluki Athletics. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Carterville High School. Dave McKenzie, John Homan here on a Friday night. You know, this is the last regular season game before we get into midwinter tournaments starting on Monday night, going to the Benton Invitational.
Well, I'll tell you, this season's flying by. It seems like, and you're right. BIT next week, beginning on Monday. Lions play game 2 at 7:30, I guess it is.
Yes, sir.
And so, yeah, this is a big conference game. You want to go into that tournament on a little bit of a roll.
Absolutely. Starting lineups for Coach Daryl Murphy. And the Murphysboro Red Devils being announced. Going to go with the 6'2 senior number 2, Cade Brooks. It'll be the 6'2 senior number 3, Amartez Bankhead. The 6'5 senior number 10, A.J. Bosey. Number 33, the 6'1 junior, Miles Guthman. And the big man in the paint, the 6'6 junior, Kimion Hale, who wears number 5. For Daryl Brooks, Bankhead, Bosey, Guthman, and Hale, the starting 5 for Daryl Murphy.
They're a good team. Lions will have to play well and take advantage of that really good home crowd we have here tonight.
Yeah, it's a great crowd here this evening. Murphy traveled well for Friday night. Of course, I think people wanted to get out before this cold weather kicks in this weekend, because
we've had enough of that, haven't we?
I'm not getting out. Once Logan games are over tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock, I'm in for the entire weekend. Now the Carterville fans come to their feet over on the far side of the basketball court, the student section. They've got their ESPN booth up down there. That's always fun. The starters for Coach Shane Hawkins. It'll be the 6' senior number 3, Alex Kimbrough. The 5'10 junior number 11, Caden Wilson. 6'4 junior number 21, Colton Hawkins. The 6'4 senior in the paint, number 23, Parker Poole. And the 5'9 sophomore, number 25, Maddox Gully. Kimbrough, Wilson, Hawkins, Poole, Gully, the starting 5 for Coach Shane Hawkins. That's been his go-to lineup all season long.
Yeah, he's not one to deviate very much from the norm, is he? And he's pleased with what he's got as a starting group. And you're going to see some key guys off the bench. Zach Snow, Logan Engel played well off the bench the other night. Of course, you hope that Jaden Wilson will also provide some good minutes off the bench.
Absolutely. So the Lions, they come into this game 8-7. They're coming off that win over Carbondale, 49-40 on Tuesday night. The last game for Murphysboro, it was a blowout win over St. Pius, 79-44.
The Red Devils only lost 2 games. One to Heron, that was at Murphysboro in a conference battle, and then they lost to Benton, who's undefeated. That was at the Pinckneyville Holiday Tournament. So very solid year so far for the Red Devils. We'll see how the Lions can handle them.
That conference loss to Heron, 52-45. The win over Massac, that was their one conference win, was 45-40. Carterville Lions down on baseline left, getting final instructions from Coach Shane Hawkins. We're glad to have you here this evening for Lions basketball. Thank you for listening on News Radio WJPF. If you're listening on the WJPF app or if you're at WJPF.com. Also, don't forget we have our live stream up and running tonight. Just go to YouTube and search Carterville Lions, Murphysboro Red Devils. Dave McKenzie, you're going to be taken right to the ball game. Officials are ready to go. It's going to be Camion Hale and Parker Poole on the jump. Ball is in the air, and we are underway, and the Lions get the opening tip. Moving left to right in their home whites here this evening to start things off for Carterville. It's Colton Hawkins tried to throw the pass down into the paint, and it was knocked out of bounds by A.J. Bosey, who is going to pick up the defensive assignment on Hawkins. That's going to be a nice matchup to watch all night long.
Should certainly, I would say it should be all the way. A very, very good defensive battle.
Hawkins out left of the circle to Poole. Now they bring it near side to Caden Wilson. Caden bumps in to Hale. The ball's thrown out of bounds. It wasn't touched, so it's a turnover on the Lions.
Veteran officiating crew here this evening.
Yes, it is. Some of the best.
Dana Pearson, Max Dammerman, and Larry Barnett.
Some of the best. Murphysboro basketball. Bankhead runs the point. You heard John mention that earlier. It's Bosey that has it now. Now over on the right wing. That's Brooks, rather. He launches the three and buries it. Cade Brooks hits the first shot for the Murphysboro Red Devils. 3-0. Murphy that lead. Second possession of the game for the Lions, and a bump foul is going to be called on Cade Brooks.
No, Bankhead.
Or Bankhead, I'm sorry. I need to change my contacts, I think. I may do that tomorrow. I'm not going to do me any good tonight.
Doesn't hurt.
So Carterville, they have it here on the near side. Kimbrough, his first touch of the game. Dribbles across the top of the key. Brings it down the left side, dishes it off, a little mid-range jumper from Poole. Too strong, and the rebound is grabbed by Bosey for the Devils. They take it to the front court. Now it's up top. Brooks gets a touch. Now it winds up over toward the right corner. Now it's Bankhead up top toward the logo at midcourt. 6:40 remaining, 3-0. Murphy has the lead and the ball as they work it to Bosey. Throws it around to Hale. Now it's stolen. Turnover Murphysboro. Here comes Poole. He got fouled, and Parker Poole has free throws coming. As the foul is going to be on the Murphysboro Red Devils, and it's going to be on Camion Hale.
Hawkins had the steal and gave it up to Poole, who aggressively took it right to the rack and drew the foul.
So at the line, Parker Poole, who is shooting under 50% from the stripe. 48 to be exact. Free throw is good.
What you're saying is he's due to have a really good night shooting free throw.
And you know what? He's been his shooting has been getting better the last couple of games. Just in general. And at the line, he goes 1-1 here. The ball was stepping out of bounds. I think it was Hale that ran over the coach here on the sideline. That's a big boy coming at you when you're sitting in a chair.
Yeah, you get out of the way.
Camion Hale.
Yes, absolutely.
6'6". So the ball with the Red Devils. There's Bankhead up top with the left-hand dribble, works to the left side. With the basketball now, that's Guthman to the corner left, 3 no good. Another rebound for Murphysboro. They kick it into the paint, and better call a 3-second call. It was there for a second, but they can reset the offense. Over to the right side. Driving in, throwing it up top. It winds up to Bankhead. He does launch the three and hits it from the left wing.
Yeah, 2 for the price of 1 there.
Yeah, 2 threes for Murphy to start the game. Here's Hawkins off the glass and good. The runner's good for Colton, the first field goal of the game for the Lions. And it's 6-3. Red Devils with it. Bankhead backs it up between the circles. Has the 2 feet on the logo at midcourt. Left-hand side to Guthman. Now it winds up around on the far side. That's Bankhead that gets the touch. Hale got a touch. Now it's Bankhead on the right wing. Driving in, kicking it out, and a travel is called on Cade Brooks as he drug the foot. And that's going to be foul number 2, or excuse me, turnover number 2. Carterville can tie it with a 3-pointer here. Maddox Gully feeds it to the right wing. That's Kimbrough. Alex with pink shoes on tonight. Drives in the lane, got the defenders in the air, reverses out. Oh, just couldn't get it to fall. Rolls off the left side of the rim, and it's Bankhead into the front court for the Devils. Over to the right side. Bosey with it. Throws it up top. Bankhead just left of the circle. That 3 was a little bit short. Kimbrough gets the rebound. Outlet pass to Caden Wilson. He's got a 3-pointer and buries it from the left wing for the Lions. His first field goal is a 3-pointer. We're tied up 6-6. Up top, Brooks. Now they feed the high post. Hale forces his way in the paint. Shot rolls off. Hawkins gets the rebound for Carterville. Brings it into the front court himself. Right wing, and he just, bad pass intended for Kimbrough. The ball out of bounds as Hawkins was able to tip it out of bounds. And it's going to stay with the Red Devils.
They're going to call foul on Colton.
Nope.
Reaching in foul.
So that's going to be the first team foul on the Lions. Posey to the left wing. Now it's up top. Hale to Bankhead. They're just letting Bankhead shoot.
Oh,
and
nobody got the rebound.
Nobody
oh, my goodness.
went for the ball. It's tied up. Kimbrough. Hale ties it up. They call the jump ball. And the possession. Now they're just going to let Bankhead shoot.
Yeah.
But you got to go rebound the ball.
Yeah.
And we talked about that with Coach in pregame. You know, we'll get this.
They got what they wanted. They got the miss, but couldn't get the rebound. Bankhead 1 for 4 on threes.
Left wing, or excuse me, right ring, no good. Hale got fouled. And is that going to be number 2 on?
Not sure who they're calling.
Nope.
No.
Caden Wilson picks up the foul. So Hale, the 6'6" junior, his free throw. Too strong. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by IBEW Local 702. Proud supporter of Lions Sports, IBEW Local 702, providing a better lifestyle for members and a better life for all. 6-6 ball game. Hale, Kimion at the line. Hits that one. Gives the Red Devils the 1-point lead. Carterville's basketball. As Maddox Gully has it. Brings it near side to Kimbrough. Kimbrough looks at the cutting Poole, then gets it to Hawkins. Hawkins here on the right wing. Between the leg dribble, baseline drive, spins to the low block, finds Gully. Maddox drives in, finds Poole. Another 10-footer from Poole, good. Good ball movement from the Lions on that possession. Nice bury from Parker Poole. Carterville's got their first lead. It's 8-7. Spin move. Bankhead off the glass, got fouled. And it's going to be Alex Kimbrough that picks up the foul. So now, Martez Bankhead, the senior, shoots free throws for Coach Daryl Murphy and the Red Devils. 12-2 on the season. They've been outstanding this year. Bankhead with 4 in the game, 4 of the 8. Second is good from Bankhead as well. So he's got 5 of the 9. Carterville trails by 1, 9-8. Gully into the paint. Pulls up the dribble, gets it to Hawkins. Hawkins skip past to Kimbrough. Bounce pass kicked by A.J. Bosey. So it's going to stay with the Lions. Gully's going to trigger him from baseline right. Needs to get it in, and the 5-second call is called. That's turnover number 3.
Yep.
On the Lions.
Seemed like a quick 5.
It did seem like a quick 5.
Doesn't matter what we think.
Bankhead to Bosey. Now it's to Hale. Cutting through. Guthman got fouled. Miles Guthman, the 6'1 junior, the foul. Who was it on?
It's on Poole, I believe. They were slow to get it on the board, but it looked like they pointed right at Poole.
So they trigger in, and Kimion Hale misses the little bunny shot. Lions get the rebound. Here to the right side. That's Jaden Wilson into the game for Carterville. He has it on the right wing, pulls up the dribble. Now it's Caden Wilson, dribbled it into the backcourt. Are they going to say it was tipped? Ball's tied up. Officials are right there. What's the call?
Out of
it's
bounds.
Going to be Murphysboro
Murphy
basketball.
Looks like, yeah.
I think they say that Jaden Wilson's foot was on the sideline out of bounds.
It's just sloppy ball handling out front there.
Caden Wilson is going to the trainer's table. So it's going to be Logan Engel that comes in to replace Caden.
They can't afford to lose him for too long. Caden, that is.
Couldn't tell exactly what happened, but
I think it was just in the
I think
dive
he has
down
a
on
cut.
the floor. You know?
I think he's got a cut because they're looking to make sure that there's no blood on the floor. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by Mayor Brad Robinson and the city of Carterville, letting you know about the upcoming plans to remove trees and limbs. Maybe a tooth they're looking for.
Or maybe a contact lens.
Could be. But anyway, the removal of the tree limbs and debris. The city is planning to pick up the limbs and tree debris, but the process is not going to start until late January. You can go to visitcarterville.com for more details about the program. Coach Mayor Brad Robinson in the city of Carterville say, let's go Lions. Are they still looking for parts and pieces?
You know what I think? I think it might be a tooth. Well, I saw like the trainer motioning toward the mouth. So hope that's not the case.
We got people on their knees taking a look. It's around. So if you find a tooth on the floor, report to the scores desk. I guess that's what we'll say here.
They're still looking down there on the floor. I don't know if that's.
I never actually lost a tooth playing sports, but I've got rocked in the mouth like that and had them loose. Never actually lost one. But they're trying to find one. This Lions broadcast is also brought to you by Campbell's Brothers Garage and Towing since 1975. Full-service garage and towing. If you need a tow or if maybe you get locked out of your vehicle, you can call Campbell Brothers at 618-942-4875.
Well, have a whole crew down there looking now.
Why don't we go on and let's take a
break?
30-second break and see how this goes while we have a stoppage here at Carterville on News Radio WJPF. Back in 30.
Riggin, Palach, and Burke Funeral Home is a family-owned and operated full-service funeral home serving Southern Illinois since 1930. They provide dignified, caring, and individualized services to their client families. The funeral home you choose
run another
is
one.
not
Just
the
run another
business down
30
the
after this,
street,
please.
but the caring staff that counsels you in one of the most difficult times in your life. From the time of the first phone call, your family is their number one priority. When you need them, Riggin, Palach, and Burke Funeral Home in Carterville is there. SIU Credit Union now offers interest with their free checking with e-statements accounts. Sign up for free checking and start earning a dividend on balances over $1,000. Open with just $25 and there's no monthly fees when you sign up for e-statements. Get access to over 85,000 free ATMs nationwide and free online banking and valuable SIU CU rewards. To start earning, apply online at SIUCU.org. Membership required, insured by NCUA.
Welcome back to Carterville High School. Dave McKenzie and John Homan with you. If you missed our pregame show, a huge announcement today as Brett Dial and Ryan Godesky over at Marion High School announced that the Week 1 high school football matchup is going to feature Marion and Carterville playing on a 4-year contract to start things off, which is a big announcement.
Absolutely a big announcement. Right off the bat, two really solid teams, one 4A, one in 5A, both in Williamson County, knocking heads Week 1. That should be a lot of fun.
Updating a couple of scores for you. Pinckneyville, this is a big battle. This is
Sure
a
is.
rematch of
Yes,
that
it is.
game that took place at Pinckneyville.
Championship game at Holiday Tournament over there. Yes.
And right now, Pinckneyville leads Benton 20-15, 3:15 remaining in the second quarter. So we'll see how that pans out.
And Heron took the lead on Harrisburg at the half by a score of 25-23. Heron at the half at Harrisburg.
So to let you know what's going on here, Caden Wilson got hit in the mouth diving for a ball and apparently has lost a tooth. And so we have several people been trying to find it. I don't know that they ever did, but we're getting ready to resume play here. Caden is over with Brad Brush, a trainer for the Carterville Lions at the moment. Jaden Wilson is on the floor, and Colton Hawkins just picked up his second foul of the game. So hopefully Caden's going to be okay. That's a big lot of points, and everything's good over there.
Well, he just came back Tuesday night after missing 2 games with an illness, and now he's out of the lineup again with an injury this time. So tough break for Caden Wilson. Colton Hawkins, 2 fouls. Dave, can't afford to have Colton on the bench. You know, he needs to stay in there.
A.J. Bosey going to the line to shoot the free throws. That was the 5th team foul, so Bosey now puts up the free throw, and it's good. 2:14 remaining in this opening quarter. 10-8 is our score. Devils have the 2-point lead. Bosey's second free throw cans them both. Makes it a 3-point lead, 11-8. Here's Jaden Wilson, hands the ball to Hawkins. Hawkins dribbles to the near corner. Kimbrough takes it, finds Jaden Wilson in stride 3, little too strong. Parker Poole couldn't get the rebound, and it's Bosey that gets the rebound for the Devils. Off to Bankhead. He brings it across midcourt. Left-hand dribble, pulled up, whips it to the right side. Now it's back to Bankhead. He gets it right back. Bounce pass to the low block. That's Bosey that gets, not to the low block, the high block. Now Hale, and up top it comes to Brooks. Brooks dribbles around, top of the key jumper. Foot was on the line, no good. Hale the rebound and a jump ball. Good job reaching in was Kimbrough to tie up Hale. The possession arrow gives it to the Carterville Lions.
And the Lions didn't box out the big fella, Hale, and luckily for the Lions, they tied him up for a jump ball and got possession arrow favoring them.
Kimbrough here, right wing, 3.
No, not his shot.
Too strong, and Bankhead the rebound. Outlet pass to Hale to the rack. The runner's good for Kimmy on Hale. 3 for Hale. And the Lions trail here 13-8. As Kimbrough has it. Down to Jaden Wilson, back to Kimbrough. Nowhere to go, so he just has to shoot it. A little bit short. Hale gets the rebound. Outlet pass to Brooks. Brooks takes it into the front court to the right wing. Crosses over, brings it inside the arc. Spin move, traveled with the ball. That little drop step. They're not giving that step here this evening. Third turnover on the Red Devils. Gives it right back to Carterville. 39.6 showing on the clock here in this opening quarter. Three from Wilson's no good. And Bankhead, the rebound, the outlet, the runner, no good from Guthman. And Parker Poole gets the rebound in a tied up ball. The possession arrow is going to give it back to the Red Devils.
Yeah, the Lions are getting beat down the floor, and they need to be a little bit more selective on their threes. They've missed their last three-point attempts. They're 1 for 4 for the game, and as we know, that's been an issue for the Lions shooting the three ball.
They shoot just 24% from three-point range. With 20 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter, it's the 5-point lead for the Red Devils. Bankhead looks back to Coach Daryl Murphy. 10 on the clock. 7 on the clock. 5 on the clock. Skip pass, right side, 3, good.
Big play there.
And that was Miles Guthman with the three-pointer from corner left to wrap up that first quarter, and Murphysboro leads. Your Carterville Lions have them doubled up. It's 16-8. We will be back in 60 seconds here on News Radio WJPF.
Rise Performance in downtown Carterville is one of Southern Illinois' best fitness facilities, offering something for the whole family. Members enjoy 24/7 access with 9,000 square feet of equipment. They offer group classes, women's only classes, youth strength and conditioning, personal training, sports medicine, and massage therapy. Looking for a great variety of cardio equipment? Look no further than Rise Performance. They even have a separate room for free weights. Rise Performance on Division Street, Carterville.
John A. Logan College is proud to support area high schools in the classroom and on the playing field. John A. Logan offers high school students the opportunity to earn college credit while in high school. Students can get a jump start on their college careers while saving money. After high school, students can easily transition to one of the college's career and technical education programs or a traditional baccalaureate transfer program. No matter your path, you'll know why everyone says, why would you go anywhere else? Good luck this season and visit jalc.edu.
16-8 is our score here. Murphysboro's doubled up Carterville. As we start play here in the second quarter.
9-0 run by Murphy to end that quarter.
Lions have the ball to start play here in the second.
Oh my.
And a bad pass from Parker Poole. He just threw it right to the Devils. Bankhead into the front court, but Colton Hawkins tried to pick it off the pass, threw it out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Red Devils. So Bosey, A.J. Bosey, triggers into Hale. Bosey takes it right from Hale. Dribbles out, brings it up top to Brooks. Cade Brooks now to the right side. Now Bosey has it. Comes back to Brooks, to Bankhead here inside the arc on the left wing. Hale gets a touch on this possession. Spin move, good back pressure, but a foul called on that pressure as it was Logan Engel. They're trying to double team. Nope.
No, they're going to call it on Poole. That's his second.
We see things different sometimes, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought it was Engel that got him. But Kimmy on Hale, who's got 3 points here. Hits the first. Student section packed out down there.
Very
Band
nice
right
turnout,
above him.
yeah.
Hale looking right into him as he shoots these free throws. Misses the second, long tip, stays with the Red Devils, and stepping out of bounds with the basketball was A.J. Bosey. It's going to be
fourth turnover by the Red Devils.
So Carterville's basketball. They need a bucket here. They trail 17-8, 7:15 remaining until halftime. Parker Poole just right in the circle, bounce past the gully. Now it's the Snow who's into the game for Coach Shane Hawkins. Skip pass to the corner. Logan Engel now to Poole. Poole puts up the three. Missed, no good. And the rebound, A.J. Bosey. Almost stolen as Cade Brooks spins away from Zach Snow.
Lions getting one crack at it on the offensive end, Dave.
Murphy's getting a couple of cracks every possession. So Hale holds. Now dishes it off. Brooks turned the ball over with the left hand. And that's turnover number 5 now.
The old carrying violation.
And we got a timeout on the floor here at the 6:39 mark. The timeout and a technical foul is called on Brooks as he walked past the official.
Okay.
So we've got the timeout. Daryl Murphy's wanting to know what was said, and so we'll go on and take the timeout.
That'll be a personal foul tacked on.
And we will be back in 30 seconds on News Radio WJPF.
Bank with people you know, who know and love Southern Illinois. First Southern Bank is a community bank that cares for and gives back to the communities we serve. Locally owned, local people, local decisions, and locations throughout Southern Illinois to serve you. First Southern Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Visit First Southern Bank at firstsouthernbank.net.
Cade Brooks picks up the technical foul for the Murphysboro Red Devils.
That could be a break for the Lions here.
Maybe a little spark. Colton Hawkins will go to the line to shoot the free throws. Colton, 70% free throw shooter. That was the carry turnover was called on Brooks, and apparently did not like the call and said something.
Apparently he did not.
Disagreed. Right. So the second free throw from Hawkins, he goes 1 for 1 on that opportunity at the line.
Yep, made one, missed the second.
The Lions shoot just over 50% from the stripe on the season, 58.
Not exciting numbers there.
17-9 is the score. Lions trail, but they have the ball. They get the possession on the technical. Logan Engel puts out the three. Boy, it'd be nice if we could get him going just like that.
Big one.
Engel hits the three, makes it a 5-point game. And now, Red Devils with it. Bankhead right side. Bosey has it. Bounce pass up high to Hale. Now back to Bankhead left wing. Throw it up top. That's Brooks. Now to Bosey. Now to Bankhead. They just whip the ball around the top of the key. Back and forth, left and right. Bankhead out on the left wing. Now they go to the corner left. Back to Bankhead. Spins into the paint. Got free. And hung in the air. Got the bucket. 7 in the game for Martez Bankhead. And a foul is called on Bankhead. It's going to be the push. And so it's going to be Carterville basketball. Here, baseline right. So Bankhead comes out of the game. That was his second foul. And into the game now is going to be Cash Brooks.
Nice feed.
And was that Parker?
Parker pulled on stick, stuck back his own missed shot down low after the good feed down from Hawkins.
5 in the game for Parker Poole. 5-point ball game, 19-14. Pulling up, Hale gets it, forces his way off the block, bumps the defender out of the way, gets the bucket. 6 in the game now for Kimion Hale. Gully got fouled, and Brooks just picked up his second. So
I thought they're going to say that was in the act of shooting, and they are going to call that in the act of shooting.
So that puts Gully at the line. This Lions broadcast brought to you by Polar Whip. Come taste the legend in energy. You know they have car hops now. You can call ahead and place your order. And when you arrive, they'll bring the food out to you. Just call 618-988-9210. That is Polar Whip in energy. Maddox misses the first free throw. Maddox shoots 50% from the line. Hits the second.
So you're saying the odds were that he was going to make that second one? Okay.
So Logan Ingold checks out. Alex Kimbrough comes back in for Coach Shane Hawkins. 21-15, a 6-point lead for the Red Devils. Cade Brooks to the right side, hands it off to Cash Brooks. Now it's Hale, back to Cash. He's down toward corner right, dribbles up. Gets it to Cade Brooks. Left side with it, it's Guthman out on the left wing. Now it's Bosey. Gets the touch, now it winds up corner left. They feed the post. Bosey trying to back his way in. Finds the open Cade Brooks. Cams the jumper.
That's
Cash.
That's Cash Brooks.
Okay. Cash gets the three-pointer. So it's 9-point lead with 4 minutes remaining. Kimbrough leaves it for Snow. Zach now dishes it to the right corner. Gully drives off the glass and good. Nice job by Maddox avoiding the defender, kind of sliding by him, hitting the shot. 24-17. Red Devils have the ball. There's Cade Brooks feeding the high post to Hale. Lions double team him, but he finds the cutter on the backside, and that's A.J. Bosey. It's 4 in the game for Bosey. 26-17, 9-point lead. Lions with the ball. Hawkins out of control. Got rid of it. Poole saves him. Now it's Gully. His three block. Outlet pass. That's Cade Brooks the other way. The runner with the left hand after the turnover by the Lions. 5 in the game for Cade Brooks. Now it's an 11-point lead. And a bump foul is going to be called on Guthman. It's going to be the first on Miles Guthman. .3:14 remaining. Carterville basketball from the end line here just below us. They get it to Kimbrough. Alex with the right-hand dribble to the left wing. Now to Gully. Gully drives into the paint again, puts it up with the right hand. The runner no good. Kimbrough battling for the rebound, out of bounds. They're going to say it was touched by Kimbrough, and it's going to be Murphysboro basketball.
Well, the Lions not getting some points, not very many points inside the paint. That makes a difference.
Slowing the pace, under 3 to play, 2:55. It's 28-17 Murphysboro. Cade Brooks up top. Guthman feeds Hale. He's down on the block. That little drop step of Cade Kimming on Hale, rather.
Can't stop him.
He's got 8. He's the leading scorer here in the game so far. 2.5 remaining. 30-17. Lions getting blown out right now. So Gully, bounce pass left side to Hawkins, skip pass near side to Snow, nice feed to the post, back to Snow, head fake, pulls up, can't get the shot off, finds Poole, Poole spins, drop step, no good, rebound, grabbed by Bosey for the Red Devils. Cade Brooks dishes left side, 3 is buried out there by Miles Guthman.
They're just lighting it up from the outside.
We got a timeout. Shane Hawkins has to call the timeout. And it's all Murphysboro here. Under 2 to play. Minute 57. 33-17. Red Devils lead the Lions. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on News Radio WJPF.
Cold weather has arrived, and yeah, it's going to get colder, and your heating system just quit. Last week, your car needed repairs. Life doesn't always go as planned. At Charlie's Air Conditioning and Heating in Carterville, they understand. That's why at Charlie's, they won't sell you something you don't need. They diagnose the problem and tell you exactly what's needed. No gimmicks, whether it's a fix or a whole new unit. And as your local York dealer, you can trust Charlie's for top quality York products. Call or visit charliesairandheat.com. Your local York dealer, committed to keeping you comfortable no matter what the temperature is.
Riggin, Palach, and Burke Funeral Home is a family-owned and operated, full-service funeral home, serving Southern Illinois since 1930. They provide dignified, caring, and individualized services to their client families. The funeral home you choose is not just the business down the street, but the caring staff that counsels you in one of the most difficult times in your life.
There.
From the time of the first phone call, your family is their #1 priority. When you need them, Riggin, Palach, and Burke Funeral Home in Carterville is there.
This Lions broadcast is brought to you by Malone's Early Learning Center in Carterville, offering programs for infants to school-age children as well as pre-K and Head Start. The best care anywhere. That's Malone's Early Learning Center in Carterville. Pinckneyville has a 12-point lead on Benton this evening. 33-17 our score here this evening. Minute 45 remaining until halftime. Coming up, it's our IBEW local 7:02 halftime report. We're going to hear from Darren Kennard with our high school report from River Radio Sports Central. That's all on the way here at half. Poole, bounce pass to Hawkins here on the right wing. Skip past left side. Snow has the open three, buries it from the left wing, from the left corner. Zach Snow pulls the Lions back to within 13.
Lions' third three-pointer. Murphy has 5 in the first half.
On the left wing, Cash Brooks rather. Now it's Bosey that gets the touch. There's Guthman. Now to Kimion Hale. They'll let him shoot that three-pointer all by himself out there.
Absolutely.
Comes out, sets the screen, and Brooks keeps it up top. Now to the left side, Cash Brooks to Hale. 40 seconds. Running clock on this possession. 13-point lead, 33-20 until halftime. Hale almost stepped on the mid-court line. Now the pace picks up. They caught Hale running down the line, and he gets fouled, and Parker Poole.
That's his third personal. It was a good foul. It stopped him from scoring an easy 2, but it's also a third foul for Parker.
Lions already missing Caden Wilson.
That was a tough blow. He's just such a leader out there on the floor. Can hit the three.
And 11 points a ball game you're losing too offensively.
Yeah.
So Logan Engel getting set to come in. Martez Bankhead also getting ready to check back in for Daryl Murphy. So Kimion, who's at 8 points in the game, misses the free throw. Good crowd here this evening for a Friday night. Lions have a Saturday night off. Is there NFL games tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yep.
And Sunday.
The Chiefs and Lions both play tomorrow.
Hale misses both free throws. Hawkins gets the rebound now. 22 seconds remaining. Lions holding for the final shot. They trail by 13. Hawkins up top. Right side to Logan Engel. To Hawkins. Hawkins with 10 to Engel. Dribbles, takes a step toward the baseline. Gets it back to Hawkins. 5-4-3 on the clock. 3 from the left wing. No good. Out of bounds at the buzzer. Ending the first half of basketball. It's all Murphysboro as they lead it 33-20. The Lions scored 12 points there in that second quarter. 33-20 is our score. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back in 60 seconds here on News Radio WJPF.
Riggin, Palach, and Burke Funeral Home is a family-owned and operated full-service funeral home serving Southern Illinois since 1930. They provide dignified, caring, and individualized services to their client families. The funeral home you choose is not just the business down the street, but the caring staff that counsels you in one of the most difficult times in your life. From the time of the first phone call, your family is their #1 priority. When you need them, Riggin, Palach, and Burke Funeral Home in Carterville is there.
Rise Performance in downtown Carterville is one of Southern Illinois' best fitness facilities, offering something for the whole family. Members enjoy 24/7 access with 9,000 square feet of equipment. They offer group classes, women's only classes, youth strength and conditioning, personal training, sports medicine, and massage therapy. Looking for a great variety of cardio equipment? Look no further than Rise Performance. They even have a separate room for free weights. Rise Performance on Division Street, Carterville.
Welcome back to Carterville High School. It's Dave McKenzie and John Homan with you. We're at the half here, 33-20. Red Devils lead your Carterville Lions. Let's go through the scoring and look at the first half scoring. Starting first with the Red Devils, Kimion Hale leading all scores here this evening as he had 8 first half points. Miles Guthman with 6, 7 from Martez Bankhead. 5 in the game from Cade Brooks. Cash Brooks hit a 3-pointer there in that second quarter, and A.J. Bosey with 4 points, 33 scored by Murphysboro. Carterville led by the 5 points from Parker Poole, and then you got a whole slew with 3 points. Maddox Gully, Colton Hawkins, Logan Engel, Caden Wilson, and that is the 20 points scored by the Carterville Lions as they trail here 33-20 at halftime. JV Lions won in overtime over Murphysboro here this evening to start things off. They win it 58-55 in overtime. Congratulations to Coach Lane Alexander and Carterville JV basketball as the Carterville dance team going through their routine here at halftime. We're going to go on and take another break here on our IBEW Local 702 halftime report. When we come back, we'll get stats from John Homan and we'll look at scores from around Southern Illinois. You're listening to Lions basketball here on News Radio WJPF back in 60.
As a parent, you want the best care for your family, and at Shawnee Health, we provide just that. I'm Dr. Kai Fansuri from Shawnee Health's Carterville location. Our team, including Dr. Mathine Nexad and nurse practitioners Amanda Reynolds and Teresa Johnson, offer comprehensive care for every member of your family, from newborns to grandparents. Whether it's checkups, managing conditions, or sports physicals, our Carterville team is here to keep your family healthy. Call to schedule an appointment or visit ShawneeHealth.com. Go Lions!
The Bank of Heron has been serving Southern Illinois since 1937, offering everything from checking and savings accounts to loans and a full-service trust department. With convenient locations and a dedicated professional staff, our outreach and involvement in the communities we serve plays an integral role in how we do business, proving it's not just a bank, it's a relationship. The Bank of Heron. Find out more at bankofheron.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
33-20 is our score here at Carterville High School. Murphysboro has the 13-point lead over the Carterville Lions. Got some stats?
Yeah, I have a few team stats here. The Carterville Lions, 7 for 19 from the floor, 37%. 3 out of 10 on threes, that's 30%. Murphysboro, 11 out of 19 from the field, that's 57%. That's red hot. 5 out of 10 from three-point line, that's also red hot, 50%. So clearly the Red Devils shooting well from long range, and Carterville shooting okay, but not nearly good enough. Not whenever Murphy's that hot.
Absolutely. Let's run through some scores from around Southern Illinois. We'll start first with some Black Diamond Conference games. Goreville leads Christopher 63-51. Hamilton County, that's a fourth quarter score, Goreville Christopher. Hamco leads Flora 20-15 at the half. Looking at Cahokia Conference games, it's Central over Salem 36-21 third quarter. Also the third quarter, Redbud over Oakville 26-24. East Alton Wood River blown out at the half 64-13 to Columbia here this evening. Also that's it on that conference. Gateway Conference games, a couple of games scheduled. Marquette taking on Maryville Christian and Althoff playing McGiffney. No score on either one of those games. GEC games this evening. Actually, there are no GEC games scheduled for this evening as I scroll through those. Carbondale getting beat by Mount Vernon. Of course, the Lions knocked off the Carbondale Terriers on Tuesday night, 49-40. They've lost 9 games in a row trying to win on the road at Mount Vernon, but they're getting beat 21-14 at the half by the Rams.
That's actually not too bad.
No. Marion beat Cahokia this evening 76-52. That is a final score. Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Also, let's see, Benton trails Pinckneyville now 24-20. That in the half. They were down.
We have an update on that. Let's see here on the Pinckneyville game. It is Pinckneyville 35, Benton 24 2 minutes and a half to go in the third quarter.
Okay. And so that's a big game there this evening. 33-20 is our score here. Man, I just wish, talking about our Carterville Lions here, John Homan, I just wish we could get a hot streak shooting from the field where just somebody just gets hot.
I mean, you have to take a look at it. I mean, they lost their second leading scorer in Wilson, Caden Wilson. He had 1 3-point basket, and he's gone, probably not coming back in the second half, I'm guessing. Hawkins has 1 field goal and 1 free throw, 3 points. Poole has 2 field goals. Nobody has more than 2 field goals. I mean, it's just not enough offense. They're really intimidated by trying to take the ball inside against the big Kenyon Hill 6'7" center, and then they're not really getting that many open looks on 3 because Murphysboro is moving its defense out and making it more difficult to get an open look for 3-point land. So Murphysboro has complete control of this game right now.
Absolutely. They lead it 33-20. Of course, Carterville opens play at the Benton Invitational Tournament coming up Monday night. Now, a side note for that, we will not be live streaming any of the Carterville Lions games next week. It'll just be radio and online at WJPF.com or on the WJPF, but there's no live. Now, if you want to watch we won't have our live stream. They'll have Huddle, they'll have NFHS live streams where you can watch the tournament. So we will not have our YouTube channel up and running, but the Lions are going to take on Hamco coming up Monday night, 7:30. Pregame coverage will start at around 7:15 or so. 33-20 is our score here at the break. When we come back, we're going to have second half action. It's coming up next. We'll be back in 60 seconds on News Radio WJPF.
As a parent, you want the best care for your family, and at Shawnee Health, we provide just that. I'm Dr. Kai Fansuri from Shawnee Health's Carterville location. Our team, including Dr. Mathine Nexed and nurse practitioners Amanda Reynolds and Teresa Johnson, offer comprehensive care for every member of your family, from newborns to grandparents. Whether it's checkups, managing conditions, or sports physicals, our Carterville team is here to keep your family healthy. Call to schedule an appointment or visit ShawneeHealth.com. Go Lions.
That Marion game's not a final.
John A. Logan College is proud to support area
My
high
guy
schools
is there.
in the classroom and on the playing field.
Marion
John A.
up
Logan offers high school
35-28.
students the opportunity to
I'll
earn
double
college
check
credit
that.
while in high school. Students can get a jump start on their college careers while saving money. After high school, students can easily transition to one of the college's career and technical education programs or a traditional baccalaureate transfer program. No matter your path, you'll know why everyone says, why would you go anywhere else? Good luck this season and visit jalc.edu.
Welcome back to Carterville High School. Your IBEW Local 702 halftime report brought to you by IBEW Local 702, providing a better lifestyle for members and a better life for all. Both teams back out on the floor. Final instructions given by Coach Daryl Murphy and the Murphysboro Red Devils. Final instructions given by Shane Hawkins and the Carterville Lions. Murphy trying to pick up their lucky 13th win of the season. Carterville trying to get a couple of games above 500 with a win. That would put them at 9 wins on the season. Carterville trying to pick up their first conference win of the year. Murphy trying to pick up their second conference win on the Ohio side. We're glad to have you. And it's going to be Murphysboro ball to start play here in the third quarter. Moving left to right. And the 13-point lead as Bosey tried to feed the post. Parker Poole did a good job getting out, defending the pass and stealing the ball. Hawkins to the free throw line, backing his way into the paint, got the runner, and good for Colton Hawkins. 5 in the game for Colton. He comes into the game averaging 11 a ball game. Bankhead a foul on Carterville.
That's going to be 4 on him.
Yeah, it will be.
Wow. That's a tough call there.
Parker Poole just picked up number 4. And is at Jaden Wilson coming back to the bench a little slow, coming out of the locker room, and a foul on Zach Snow. Who was the foul on?
Well, I guess Snow. I don't know for sure.
Parker Poole.
That was his fourth previously. I think they're just behind on the board.
Okay. We won't mark that yet. Murphysboro's ball, though. Bosey to the block, reverses, gets it to Kimmy Hale. Forces the shot up, no good. Rebound, battled for, and Kimbrough comes away with it for Carterville. So the Lions, good defensive stand there. They trail by 11, 33-22. Hawkins forces the shot up. Little flat, wouldn't go. Rebound, Hale. And here comes Cade Brooks. Brooks around the screen from Hale. Feeds Bankhead, jumps into the lane, traveled with the basketball. Turnover number 2 here in the third quarter, number 7 overall for the Red Devils. So Hawkins has it. 6:49 here in the third. Gully got fouled, and it's going to be before the shot.
Bosey, I believe. Picking up. Yeah. A.J. Bosey picks up his first. On the floor, as they say, Dave. On the floor.
That's what they say. 33-22. Lions get it into Hawkins. He's down toward the far corner, and he was pushed by Bosey.
Yep.
So 2 quick fouls on A.J. Bosey.
Daryl Murphy wants to travel, but I mean, if you get pushed, how can you not travel? Official Dammerman trying to explain his call to Daryl Murphy.
Daryl wisely putting a hand over the mouth as he talks to the official. Now everything squared away.
Daryl's been doing it for, what, 30 years?
Long time. Fun to watch, I know that.
He's got another 2 years to go, I think, then he's retiring, from what I understand.
So Kimbrough has the ball. Hawkins head fake for 3. Bounce pass, nice job. Mariana Adams took the bounce pass and gets fouled. Kimmy Hale got him with the body. Hale just picked up foul number 2, and that might be a good matchup. Marion stands 6'6", so does Kimmy Hale. So with Caden Wilson out, size-wise, height-wise, now Hale a little bit heavier than Adams.
About 50 pounds.
Missed the first free throw, hits the second.
Lions trying to inch their way back into it.
They're back to within 10. A bump foul called on
Adams, I think.
Yep. It's going to be the first on a Marion. So, at the line is going to be Cade Brooks. Cade picked up the technical there in the second quarter at the 6:39 mark. He's at the line shooting free throws and bricks that one. This Lions broadcast brought to you by Stephen Rich's Barber Styling for men, women, and children, offering cuts and styling, perming. Walk-ins are welcome right there on South Division Street in Carterville. Stephen Rich's Barber Styling as Brooks hits the second free throw.
Murphy calls time.
With 6:23 remaining here in the third quarter. 11-point lead for the Red Devils. They're up 34-23, back in 30 on News Radio WJPF.
Montgomery's Place in Carterville is your place for taking a quick lunch break, a craft dinner experience with a relaxing atmosphere, or a Saturday brunch spot. It's Montgomery's Place. Their menu offers full breakfast options and hot and cold espresso drinks. Ask about their weekly dinner specials Thursday through Saturday. Their full bar and signature cocktails makes Montgomery's Place the perfect place for your next private party or event. Proud to be a longtime Carterville Lions booster. Montgomery's Place on South Division Street.
34-23 our score here in the third quarter. Murphysboro has the lead. This Lions broadcast brought to you by the City of Carterville and Mayor Brad Robinson. A reminder, they do plan on picking up the limbs and the tree debris from the ice storm, but they plan on doing that process, starting that process late in January. You can go to visitcarterville.com for more details about the program. Mayor and the City of Carterville both say, let's go Lions. That's what we say here, the announcers. Let's go Lions. Down 11, 34-23. 6 minutes remaining in the third. Kimbrough skip past the Snow. Wide open three for Zach. Buries it. That's his second three-pointer. One in the second quarter, one here in the third.
Lions need every one of them.
Chipping away. It's an 8-point lead for the Red Devils with the ball. Martez Bankhead. Here near side to Guthman. Bankhead spins against Snow. Puts the shot up with the left hand. Got his own rebound on the miss. Now dishes it off. Bosey dishes it to Hale. Runner with Hale is good.
Oh, so tough to stop down low, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. 10 for Kemion. 36-26, 10-point lead. Jumper from Marion Adams, too strong. Rebound, outlet to Bankhead. Runner with the left hand, and Zach Snow picks up the foul for the Lions. And so now Martez Bankhead has free throws coming, the senior, who stands 6'2".
Murphy just has so many weapons. They're big inside. They have athleticism. They have three-point shooters. Just a tough team to defend.
They are. Bankhead misses the first free throw.
They aren't great free throw shooters, though.
Misses the second as well. So Lions still down by 10. 5:15 remaining. They feed the post. That's Kimbrough. Bounce pass down low. Amarian gets the roll. Gets the bucket. Adams now with 3. So nice showing from Amarian Adams for the Lions since they came in about 3 minutes ago. Bankhead head fake 3, top of the key, spins into Snow. Ball's on with Bosey. Now they feed Hale again, and Adams just picked up his second as he got the arm of Kemion Hale. So it's going to be Murphysboro basketball on the baseline. Bankhead comes out of the game.
See, without a shooting, either. Oh, I guess it's maybe. That's the double
fifth.
bonus.
Yep.
On, so it'll be 2 shots for Hale.
Cash Brooks into the game for Martez Bankhead.
He's got you one at the line. He's 2 out of 6.
10 points on the night. 8 first half points. It's that free throw. Lions broadcast is brought to you by Malone's Early Learning Center in Carterville, offering programs for infant to school-age children as well as pre-kindergarten and Head Start. It's the best care anywhere at Malone's Early Learning Center. Hale misses the second free throw, pushes it back to a 9-point lead. 37-28, under 5 to play here in the third. Gully. And a foul underneath on Murphysboro. I think it's going to be on Miles Guthman. It's going to be the second on Guthman. So now it's Hawkins to Maddox Gully. Takes it up between the circles. Bounce pass to the high post left side. That's Adams to Kimbrough. Right side to Zach Snow. Around the screen. Got to the elbow. Dishes it to Gully. Gully to the low block. Pulls up. Ran over the top of Kemion Hale. Little bit of a flop. Little bit of a bump. No call. It's just going to be ball out of bounds. And it's going to stay with the Lions. Maddox Gully, who stands 5'9", bumping into the 6'6" Kemion Hale.
Lions have passed on a couple of three-point looks here in the last minute. Still they're trying to get inside, and I tell you, you got that Kemion Hale down low. It's kind of hard to take it to the rack with him standing in your way.
Yep.
They might be better off taking some open looks for 3.
Keon Hale's quick.
Yes,
He's got
he
quick
is.
feet.
Yeah. He played tight end in football.
Yeah, and just really has great footwork. Has a nice drop step. Nashville beat DuQuoin tonight, 58-32. That's a final.
Oh, my
Hawkins
goodness.
missed the bunny. And out of bounds.
Lucky they get to keep the ball.
It's going to stay with the Lions. Last touched by Miles Guthman.
Benton was trailing at home by 15 to Pinckneyville, late third. I think the Panthers trying to make a statement tonight.
They weren't real happy with how that first game, or that championship game at Duster Thomas ended. So
they can blame themselves for that one.
Yeah, don't foul the big guy.
Yep.
As time runs out, that's how that goes. Kimbrough to Hawkins. Hawkins, fadeaway jumper, no good. Saved. Lions keep it. Kimbrough got fouled. That was a nice drive from Alex Kimbrough to get the defender in the air. Got hacked, and it's going to be Hale that just picked up his third. Nice to get another one on him, maybe force him to the bench. So Alex Kimbrough, who averages 6 a game, he's scoreless here this evening. Misses the free throw. This Lions broadcast brought to you by Campbell Brothers Towing. Garage and Towing, serving Southern Illinois for 50 years. Full service garage with new computerized 4-wheel alignment machine.
Got lucky. Got the ball
Need a
back.
tow? Call 618-942-4875. Kimbrough missed both free throws. And a possession shot from Hawkins, no good. And the Red Devils get the rebound. It's a 9-point lead for the Red Devils. 3:30 remaining here in the third. Cade Brooks, now to Cash. Now it's Guthman that gets the ball right back to Cash Brooks. Cash, the 6'1 sophomore. Hale, right side, head fake from Guthman to the elbow, throws it up top. Jumper no good over the top of the backboard. That jumper from Cade Brooks.
Cash Brooks.
All right, yeah, sorry, Cash.
Final Pinckneyville over Benton, 51-36, so they got payback.
51-36. So that knocks Benton from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Sure does.
Maddox Gully gets the runner with the right hand. 5 in the game for Maddox. 7-point lead. Lions chipping away here. The runner, no good from Cade Brooks.
Yeah, missed the shot.
And here comes the Lions. Hawkins bounce pass to Kimbrough. Kimbrough back to Hawkins. Top of the key to Snow. Right side it goes to Gully. Gully into the paint. Just lost the handle. Snow saves it. Tried to feed Kimbrough. Winds up with Adams. The runner
they
from
missed
Marion,
another
no
bunny.
good.
Oh, my goodness.
He can't finish.
Adams and Hawkins have both missed layups and trips down the floor that could have really narrowed the score here.
Made it maybe a 3-point lead instead of the 7-point lead it is. Brooks, the runner, good for Cade.
Cash. Cash is right-handed, Cade is left-handed. If that helps.
39-30. Under 2 to play. Hawkins, step back jumper.
Nailed that one.
7 now for Colton Hawkins, who averages 11 points a game. Keeps it a 7-point lead. Runner with the left hand.
Too easy for Cade.
Yep. 8 now for Cade. Timeout on the floor. Minute 38. 41-32 is our score. It's going to be a full timeout called by Daryl Murphy. Back in 60 seconds on News Radio WJPF.
Central Hospital for Animals in Marion, Heron, Carbondale, and Harrisburg has been taking care of your furry family members for over 40 years. Sure, they do wellness visits and routine vaccinations, but you might not know about everything they offer, like orthopedic surgery for pets with hip or knee injuries, and laser therapy to reduce inflammation, pain, or promote wound healing. Noticing that your pet stopped jumping? Maybe they've just slowed down in general. Central Hospital for Animals
got something going
offers
on down here?
chiropractic services too. Online at centralvet.net.
Maybe not.
Cold weather has arrived, and yeah, it's going to get colder,
never
and
mind.
your heating system just quit. Last
Somebody
week, your car
somebody
needed
got hurt.
repairs. Life doesn't always go as planned. At Charlie's Air Conditioning and Heating in Carterville, they understand. That's why at Charlie's, they won't sell you something you don't need. They diagnose the problem and tell you exactly what's needed. No gimmicks, whether it's a fix or a whole new unit. And as your local York dealer, you can trust Charlie's for top quality York products. Call or visit charliesairandheat.com. Your local York dealer, committed to keeping you comfortable no matter what the temperature is.
41-32 here in the third quarter. This River to River Ohio division game. Murphy is 1-1 in the conference. Carterville 0-2. Length of the floor to go for the Lions. They were down what? 13?
They're down 13 at the half, so they've cut 4 off the deficit. They need to cut about 4 more before the end of the quarter.
Lions without Caden Wilson, who left the first half injured, has yet to return. The runner from Gully, that's the third missed shot within 3 feet of the rim.
Yeah, you just have to knock those down. That's all there's to it.
They just haven't shot those well all season. I was looking. They're shooting about 52% within 3 feet of the rim.
That's crazy, isn't it? Cash missed that one.
Yep. And Snow gets the rebound for the Lions. He brings it across midcourt himself, hands it off. Under a minute to play, 55 to be exact. Hawkins on the left wing, crossover, runs into Hale, and a foul from behind.
If it's on Hale, no, not on Hale.
It's going to be
Bosey's
on
third.
Bosey's third.
Yeah.
So Colton Hawkins has free throws. With the
Need
clock
to knock
stopped.
him down.
52 seconds, 41-32. Takes the deep breath, ball on the right hip, dribbles once, twice. Ball is in the air. Oh, no good.
Missing too many free throws. Both teams missing too many.
So Hawkins at the stripe by himself. Lions back everything off in all the other players to the backcourt. There he hits the second.
That's only 5 of 12 from the line, are the Lions.
47 seconds remaining. Trail by 8, 41-33. Martez Bankhead to Kimion Hale. Now it's Bosey. Back to Hale. Looks like Murphy setting up for the final shot, but Bosey got free down low.
He didn't miss his bunny.
No, he didn't. 6 for A.J. Bosey. Back to a 10-point lead, 20 seconds remaining. 17, 14, 11. Here's Gully around the screen. Right side, Snow, 5 on the clock.
You got to take the
now,
shot.
Pass tip, Carterville. Gully gets it. That shot at the buzzer from Marion Adams. Nice job by the Lions to get that shot off. I didn't know if they would or not. Adams
barely got it off in time.
Finishes it and makes it 43-35.
Well, that helps.
Murphysboro over your Carterville Lions. 43-35 as we head to the fourth quarter here on News Radio WJPF. Back in 60 seconds.
John A. Logan College is proud to support area high schools in the classroom and on the playing field. John A. Logan offers high school students the opportunity to earn college credit while in high school. Students can get a jump start on their college careers while saving money. After high school, students can easily transition to one of the college's career and technical education programs or a traditional baccalaureate transfer
Am I writing them down?
Yeah, I just didn't know if you're keeping
you'll know why everyone says. Why would you go anywhere else? Good luck this season and visit jalc.edu.
Montgomery's Place in Carterville is your place for taking a quick lunch break, a craft dinner experience with a relaxing atmosphere, or a Saturday brunch spot. It's Montgomery's Place. Their
hey,
menu
everybody
offers
online,
full
thank you
breakfast
for watching.
options and hot and cold espresso
We appreciate
drinks.
it.
Ask about
including
their
Ron
weekly dinner
Van
specials
Horn,
Thursday through
the
Saturday.
former
Their
Cesspool
full
head
bar and
coach.
signature
Glad to have you on,
cocktails makes
Ron.
Montgomery's Place the perfect place for your next private party or event. Proud
Appreciate
to be
all
a
those scores,
longtime
Ron.
Carterville Lions booster. Montgomery's Place on South Division Street.
It's fourth quarter time here at Carterville High School. Dave McKenzie and John Homan with you, 43-35. Game's kind of in the third quarter stayed right around 8 points for Murphysboro. They'd get up 10. Lions would get to within 7, then it'd go to 8. As we head to the fourth, it's 43-35. Carterville has the ball starting here in the fourth quarter. Gully to Kimbrough. Alex drives in, reverses, whips it back out up top to Gully. Gully pulls up the dribble, feeds Adams. He gives it right back to Maddox. Maddox, a 17-footer, no good. Battle for the rebound. Kimbrough ties it up. Jump ball, possession arrow, gives it to the Red Devils.
High percentage shot by Gully, on the right baseline there, just couldn't knock it down.
So here come the Devils. Martez Bankhead. He's up toward the high hash on the right side. Snow on him defensively, behind the back. Now to Kimion Hale, back to Bankhead. Bankhead left side. Hale gets a touch. Hale way out toward midcourt. They found Hale on the cut.
Man.
Nice job. Nice pass from A.J. Bosey. Hale finishes. He's got 13 in the game, leading scorer here tonight. Hawkins, jumper, no good. Hale, rebound, tipped it around. The Red Devils come away with it. Here comes Cade Brooks. Runs into the defender in Gully. Down low, Bosey, left-hand hook, good. A.J. with 8. 12-point lead for the Red Devils. 6.5 remaining. Carterville needs stops. They need points every possession. They need something here. Gully.
Need some three balls is what they need. They're running short on time.
To Kimbrough. To Adams. Adams to Kimbrough. Gets the little left-hand jumper from Alex Kimbrough.
His first bucket of the night.
Yeah, it is. Comes here at the 6-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Averaging 6.7 a ball game for Kimbrough. Right side to Bosey. A.J. near side now to Guthman. Guthman up top. Bankhead pulls up the dribble. Kimion Hale. They're just looking for that back cut is what they're looking for, and they get it right there. Bosey feeds Cade Brooks. They're just inviting Carterville to come out, and then they'll break you down. Adams, little short jumper again. 7 in the game for Marion Adams. Timeout on the floor here. 5:29 remaining. 10-point ball game. 49-39. We'll be back in 30 seconds on News Radio WJPF.
At the Bank of Heron, we
Dave,
know
I
the
think the
recipe
Lions
for success begins
need
with
to
the right
foul and
ingredients.
put them at
So
the
we've
line.
taken services like
Not letting a
mobile
lot of time
banking
go off
and
the clock
teen
in
debit
doing
accounts,
so.
added in
They have to
helpful
foul,
employees and a
5
full
times just
trust
to get them in the
department,
bonus.
and topped it off
0
with a
fouls.
commitment of service to our communities. Put it all together, and it's clear why the Bank of Heron is a leader in the
They're getting
communities
picked
we
apart
serve.
on that in that
Community
half-court
strong,
offense.
the Bank
So
of Heron,
start
it's
fouling
not
them.
just a bank, it's a
I agree.
relationship. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Coming up, we'll have our Shawnee Health postgame show. We'll go through this game, wrap up all the scoring. We'll go through the finals that we have. John's got a slew of them in his phone and get you set, get you out of here for your Friday night. Here's the situation, 10-point ball game. Murphy has the lead, 5.5 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Hawkins steals the ball.
Nice play.
And Parker Poole. Logan Engel. I look down to write down the turnover. Engel with 5. That's exactly what the Lions need. Get the
foul them.
Right.
Don't
over
give
to
up
the
any
left side.
backdoor layups, boys.
Bosey.
Yeah.
Runner with the right hand is good. Bosey's kind of come alive here in the last couple of minutes for Coach Darryl Murphy. He's double-digit 10. Cade Brooks is at 10. 13 in the game for Kimion Hale. So 3 of 5 into double digits. Lions turn it over right there.
You can't wait for that perfect shot. When you're open, you got to take it. When you're down 10, you can't be messing around.
4:40 remaining here. 51-41. Murphy, the 10-point lead. Hale near side to Bosey. Now it's Guthman to Cade Brooks. Cade back to Guthman. Back to Brooks. Down to the left side it goes. Bankhead got the runner.
Good
Shot block. Good job by Colton Hawkins. Snow has it. for the Lions to Hawkins. Jumper, 3, good, right wing, Colton Hawkins. 11 in the game for Colton.
Right on his average.
51-44, 7-point lead. The runner, Guthman.
Too easy.
The layup is good.
Too easy.
Just a defensive breakdown there by the Lions. Guthman with 8. Back to a 9-point lead. Or excuse me, 11-point lead.
No, it's
No,
9.
nine.
9. It's 9. They throw it away. Do the Lions? They threw it away.
How many turnovers you got? 7?
I have a total of 8. 6 in the first half, 2 in the second half.
There we go. So here come the Devils. Oh, another pass stolen by Hawkins. Hawk gets fouled as he went to the rim. Excuse me, it's going to be Kimmy Hill that just picked up his 4th.
Daryl Murphy thinks that every single foul is not really the right call. He's never seen a foul he liked.
You never know unless you ask. Are you sure that was the right call? So Hawkins now, 11 at the line. The clock stopped, shorts that one.
He missed 3 free throws. That's not good for a 70% shooter. He's much better than that.
Lions in action Monday night, 7:30 at the Benton Invitational Tournament. Pre-game coverage starting 7:15 on the radio only or online at WJPF.com. Hawkins hits the second.
It's 3 out of 6 from the line.
12 in the ball game for Colton Hawkins. 3.5 remaining, 53-45. And Parker Poole, I think.
That should be 5 on him.
That is going to be 5 on Parker as he fouls out here. 3:23 mark. So coming into the game now, Logan Engel replaces Parker Poole. 3 minutes remaining, 53-45. 8-point ball game. Kimmy whips it over to the far side. That's Brooks. Now to Hale. Now it's Kate Brooks, near side to Bosey. Reaching around, Alex Kimbrough has to foul. Alex just picked up foul number 2. So they get it into Bosey.
Entertaining to watch Coach Murphy on the sideline.
Timeout on the floor here. 2:55 remaining. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Again, if you missed the announcement pregame, we got some football news for you. Carterville Lions are going to be taking on the Marion Wildcats week 1 of the high school football season. Brett Dial and Ryan Gadeski each announced at 5 o'clock this afternoon. It's going to be a 4-year deal. Lions are also going to be taking on Charleston, Illinois High School, and going to be going to Hopkinsville, Kentucky.
Yeah, 3 new ones on the schedule for the Lions.
Bigger schools trying to beef up their competition, getting them ready for playoff football. That's the whole purpose behind it. So big announcement, and I love that at Williamson County, right? Of course, it's been Marion Heron for how many years?
Well,
last 5?
The last
probably?
About the last 4, I think.
Yep.
Last 4 years, 3 or 4 years, yeah. They renewed it not too long ago. So that's a big change all the way around.
So Heron is going to play Benton now week 1.
Yes.
That was traditionally the Lions
And
week
back-to-back
1 matchup.
turnovers.
Each team turns the ball over coming out of the timeout. 2:45 remaining, 53-45 Red Devils. They have it here to Bosey. Brooks. They're just moving the ball around, waiting on the lines to either come out and foul.
Get the back door cut.
If you make a mistake and let a guy go, they'll just burn you back on the cut. And there's Snow that picks up a foul. And with the clock at 2:20, that is going to be foul number 3 on the Lions. So they still have 2 to give.
Murphy hasn't shot the free throws well. I don't know why you wouldn't want to foul.
Brooks bumps his way into Snow into the front court. Now, Bosey thought about taking it to the hole. Backs it up, tipped around. Guthman has a touch, reach in. Alex, nope, they're going to call it on Colton Hawkins. It's going to be the 3rd on Colton. So basketball to Murphysboro, 2:08 remaining. They throw it into Hale.
Be 4 on Colton now, I presume.
Yep.
Foul board's not caught up with the officials. 15 foul.
So now Kimeon Hale, who has 13 to lead all scorers here this evening. The junior shooting free throws. Hits the first one.
Board showing Hawkins with 3. We thought he had 4, but we're not really too sure about it.
So the second from Hale, no good, and Hawkins gets the rebound. So 2 minutes exactly remaining. 9-point game, step back 3 from Hawkins. He got free, ball out of bounds, and it's going to belong to the Red Devils.
Might have been a little bit different game if Caden Wilson had been able to play.
Yeah. And
might have been a little bit tighter game, but Murphy's played pretty well overall.
Caden Wilson got hit in the mouth diving for a ball. And there was about a 5-6 minute search for a tooth apparently on the floor. Can't tell you if it was successful or not, but he did leave the gymnasium. That's something they want to get back on there as quickly as they can if they did find it, or get it capped.
Yeah.
Minute 35 remaining, 54-45, 9-point lead for the Devils, and Maddox Gully picks up the foul.
I called on Kimbrough.
Oh, yep. So that is going to be the 3rd on Kimbrough. So now A.J. Bosey at the line. He's at 10, and now at 11.
Just kind of a quiet double-figure score.
Yeah.
Not flashy.
It was like Shane said on his
points
pregame, seems like he's been playing ball for about 15 years.
Yeah.
It's the second. 12 with 90 seconds remaining. Gully. Jaden Wilson has it. This is the first action he's seen here in the second half.
Yeah.
He didn't play much. Now Hawkins back to Gully. They feed Kimbrough. He got loose. Makes the bucket, stops the clock. Shane Hawkins calls the timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. 66 seconds remaining here in the game. We'll take a break as well. Back in 60, Lions trail 56-47 on News Radio WJPF.
I was reminded again that Southern Illinois is something special when I met team members at Ventura Bank.
Shane's going to play all his cards.
To get to know me and support my goals. I've learned what a true partner they are to their customers and communities. Best of all, they offer a Saluki Visa debit card that supports SIU scholarships and athletics. I can access 55,000 ATMs with no fees, plus have convenient banking with their mobile app. That was an easy win for me. Ventura Bank, official partner of Saluki Athletics. Member FDIC.
Don't let the name fool you. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 702 represents more than just electricians. The IBEW is made up of Southern Illinois linemen, tree trimmers, telephone workers, utility workers, city employees, factory workers, construction workers, and many more. So when you support the IBEW, you're really supporting Southern Illinois. Help make Southern Illinois a brighter place. Put your trust in the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 702, providing a better lifestyle for members and a better life for all.
All Murphysboro here this evening as they lead the Lions 56-47 with just 66 seconds remaining. The Lions foul. Jaden Wilson picks up the foul. Or did we get the timeout? Wilson.
Timeout on Murphy.
Full timeout. We'll keep it here. This Lions broadcast has been brought to you by the City of Carterville. Mayor Brad Robinson. Again, just want to remind you, with all the tree limbs down from that storm, they plan on doing the debris removal, but it's not going to start until late January. You can find more information on the plan if you go to visitcarterville.com. That's where you'll find all the details on the program. Just go to visitcarterville.com. No high school game for the Lions tomorrow night. Back in action Monday night, 7:30, as they open play in the Benton Invitational Tournament. Now, we will not have our YouTube live stream available at all during the tournament. So if you want to watch it online, you'll have to watch it on NFHS or Huddle. We would just highly encourage you to get in the car and come over to Rich Herron Gymnasium. It's a great place to watch a game. And come over and root on the Lions.
Well, it's another opportunity to show what you can do on a very great basketball venue.
Yep, absolutely. The house at Rich built. 56-47. Outlet pass. Bosey, the intended receiver, runs it down on the one hop, gets it to Hale, and Kimmy on. He's got 16 now. With under a minute to play. Straightaway three from Hawkins, no good. Another rebound for the Red Devils. Outlet pass. Guthman brings it into the front court. Reverses, pulls up. 35 seconds remaining. Lions going to be back at 500 on the season at 8-8. This will be the 13th win of the season for Coach Darryl Murphy and the Murphysboro Red Devils. 13-2 on the year. 26 seconds. Almost picked off. It is actually picked off. Steal for the Lions.
And then they get
but
it back.
They throw it right back. 17, 16, 15. Lions still playing tight, tough D. Almost picked off. It's going to stay with the Red Devils. (58-47). Is that going to be the final?
I think so.
Looks like it. Nope.
What? 5-second violation.
Yep.
Okay.
58-47. They get it in. That is the final score. 58-47. Murphysboro, as we said, now 13-2. Carterville now 8-8 on the season. Lions 0-3 in conference play. Red Devils are 2-1. 58-47, the final score. Stay with us. Our Shawnee Health postgame show is coming up next on News Radio WJPF.
Bank with people you know, who know and love Southern Illinois. First Southern Bank is a community bank that cares for and gives back to the communities we serve. Locally owned, local people, local decisions, and locations throughout Southern Illinois to serve you. First Southern Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Visit First Southern Bank at firstsouthernbank.net.
Don't let the name fool you. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 702 represents more than just electricians. The IBEW is made up of Southern Illinois linemen, tree trimmers, telephone workers, utility workers, city employees, factory workers, construction workers, and many more. So when you support the IBEW, you're really supporting Southern Illinois. Help make Southern Illinois a brighter place. Put your trust in the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 702, providing a better lifestyle for members and a better life for all.
58-47, the final score here at Carterville this evening. The Murphysboro Red Devils and Coach Darryl Murphy, lucky 13 win for them on the season, and they are 2-1 in conference play. Lions are now 8-8 overall. When you look at the scoring, we'll run through first for Darryl Murphy and the Murphysboro Red Devils. What a game tonight from Kimmy Haley. Finishes with 16 to lead all scores. You had 12 in the game from A.J. Bosey, 10 from Cade Brooks. Cash Brooks chipped in 5, 7 from Amartez Bankhead, and 8 this evening from Miles Guthman. 58 points scored by the Red Devils. Carterville led by the 12 points this evening from Colton Hawkins, 4 from Alex Kimbrough, 7 from Marion Adams, 3 from Caden Wilson. Caden also left the game in that first half and after being injured. 5 from Logan Engel this evening, 6 from Zach Snow, 5 from Parker Poole, and 5 from Maddox Gully. 58-47 is the final score here this evening. Murphy gets the win over the Carterville Lions, and the Lions, at least they snapped that win 3, lose 3, win 3, lose 3. They won 1, lost 1 now. I don't know that I like that. But Murphysboro picks up the win here this evening in conference play. John Homan alongside as he's quickly scribbling through some stats. And it is our Shawnee Health post-game show. We'll be talking with Coach Shane Hawkins coming up here in just a few minutes as well. But we're glad that you stuck around this evening for Carterville Lions basketball, and it's our pleasure to be able to bring that to you every single game. We're going to go on and take a break here on our Shawnee Health postgame show. When we come back, we'll have those stats and go through scores from around Southern Illinois. Back in 60 here on News Radio WJPF.
As a parent, you want the best care for your family, and at Shawnee Health, we provide just that. I'm Dr. Kai Mansuri from Shawnee Health's Carterville location. Our team, including Dr. Mathine Nexad and nurse practitioners Amanda Reynolds and Teresa Johnson, offer comprehensive care for every member of your family, from newborns to grandparents. Whether it's checkups, managing conditions, or sports physicals, our Carterville team is here to keep your family healthy. Call to schedule an appointment or visit ShawneeHealth.com. Go Lions!
SIU Credit Union now offers interest with their free checking with e-statements accounts. Sign up for free checking and start earning a dividend on balances over $1,000. Open with just $25, and there's no monthly fees when you sign up for e-statements. Get access to over 85,000 free ATMs nationwide and free online banking and valuable SIU CU rewards. To start earning, apply online at SIUCU.org. Membership required, insured by NCUA.
58-47, the final score here at Carterville tonight. Murphy gets the win over the Carterville Lions. John Homan, you got some stats?
Yeah, I think so. The Lions shot 17 out of 39 from the floor. That's 44%. Not too bad overall. 5 out of 15 on three-point attempts. 33%. An improvement for sure in that category. Murphysboro shot 20 out of 34 from the field for 56%, and from three-point land, they were 5 of 11, 48%. So Murphy shot the ball just a little bit better overall as a team tonight, without a doubt. Got some high percentage cuts to the basket, resulting in layups in that fourth quarter that really padded their stats, and they hit those 5 threes in the first half. They were just a better team tonight, without a doubt. They won on the long-range game. They won on the drives to the basket. They limited Carterville frequently to 1 shot per trip down the floor. They were just a better team tonight.
58-47, the final score here this evening at Carterville High School. Let's run through some of the final scores that we can get for you here this evening. And we will start here with Black Diamond Conference games, Black Diamond teams this evening. Hamilton County beats Flora 42-25. Goreville over Christopher 64-51. Cesar Villiers beats Ziegler-Royalton tonight 84-51. In the Cahokia Conference teams, Redbud over Oakville 59-50. Freeburg over Roxana 49-39. It was Columbia over East Alton Wood River. John, check out this score, 92-14. The final score.
That's crazy.
Carlisle over Pana, 52-42. Central over Salem this evening, 48-27. No GMC Gatro Metro Conference games this evening. GEC, no games as well. South 7 games. Carbondale and Mount Vernon, fourth quarter score tied 44-44.
Now there's a shocker for
How
tonight.
about that? And Marion takes care of Cahokia this evening. Is this correct now, 76-52?
I have not received a final on that one.
Okay. Why?
Let's see if I have that. Let me double check through that. Don't see a final. They got Nashville over DuQuoin, 58-32. Pinckneyville over Benton, 51-36. Fairfield over Carmi-White County, 62-53. It was Heron defeating Harrisburg in the Ohio Division Conference, 52-48. They stay undefeated. Heron does in the league.
Yep.
Marion, last I heard, was up 35-28, but I have not gotten an update on that. I'm working on that.
Somebody entered a wrong score on my online scorekeeper. 58-47, the final score here at Carterville this evening. The Lions now 8-8 on the season. They are 0-3 in conference play. I think we'll go on and wrap up our post-game show with coaches, I'm sure, doing some coaching at the moment. Yes, after finishing 8-8, big tournament starting on Monday night at the Benton Invitational, going to be taking on Hamilton County. 7:30 is the scheduled tip. 7:15 pregame show. Again, a reminder, we will not have our live stream available during the BIT next week. So we invite you to come up to Rich Heron Gymnasium and watch the games there. 58-47, the final score here this evening. Murphysboro now 13-2 on the season. They are 2-1 in conference play. Your Lions 8-8 on the season. They are 0-3 in Ohio Division Conference play.
We finally have a final on the Marion game. They defeat Cahokia 70-55. Ethan Simmons 30 points, career high.
70-55, the final for Marion. For Phil back at the studio, thank you, buddy. Great job this evening. For my broadcast partner, John Homan, I'm Dave McKenzie. We will talk to you Monday night from the Benton Invitational coming up at 7:15 here on your home for Lions Sports News Radio WJPF. God bless everybody.
This
Thanks,
has
bud.
been a broadcast of Carterville Lion Athletics. This broadcast was brought to you in part by
Did a good job.
Charlie's
Thank you.
Air Conditioning and Heating, Stephen Rich's Barber Styling, Malone's Early Learning.